Don't need to worry about dirty things, 'cause beauty's waiting underneath. Raise your head 'cause the sun is high. The bees are buzz and the birds are fly, 'cause they know life is beautiful. Sing a song and share a smile. We'll walk together for nothing more.
Hey, I'm Janelle, and today on toDIYfor, I am going to show you how to do string art. Now, I've seen this all over Pinterest for a long time. Finally decided to give it a whirl, and I wish I had kept it for myself. This was actually a wedding gift for a friend of mine that I went to a couple of weeks back. It turned out fantastic. It does take a while, but totally worth the results. I'll show you how I did it. So you're going to need a huge slab of wood. Luckily, my dad found this for me on the farm. You'll need a hammer, some finishing nails, some embroidery string, and some scissors. And just to the right there, you can see that's the logo that I'm recreating. It was from their wedding invitations. So I'm just grabbing a couple of items out of the kitchen to trace 2 circles, and then I free-handed the J onto my piece of wood. So these are the tiny little finishing nails you'll need to pick up. I just grabbed those at the dollar store. And once you've traced out whatever your design is, you can go ahead and start hammering in those little nails one by one. So I put them about an inch apart from each other, and you don't have to hammer them in too far, and it is going to take you quite a while to do. I will note that once I got towards the bottom curve of the J, I did put the nails a little bit closer together so you could really see the shape. So again, I'm just going around the outside here, finishing up my entire design, and that's what it looked like when I was done. You can grab your embroidery string, and then we're just going to basically tie a knot around one of those little nails and go nuts. So there is no rhyme or reason to how I did this. Basically just wrapping it around different random nails and crisscrossing, going back and forth. You really, you can do the design as heavy or as light as you like, and once you start doing it, it does go actually really quite quickly. So I did 2 different colors, and I'm just finishing up here with the outside of my design. And once you're all done, all you really have to do is, again, just tie off the string on one of the nails, and it'll look something like this. So this is an optional portion. I grabbed 3 drawer knobs, and I'm making this into kind of like a coat hanger as well, with the help of my dad to help drill some holes into my wood for me. You can definitely go to a hardware store and get them to do this for you if you don't have a drill. All you're really doing is popping that screw that comes with the drawer knobs up the back and screwing the drawer knobs in. So when you do this, just make sure that your slab of wood isn't too thick for the screws that you have. And just a quick note here, this is how we hung it up. We grabbed these claw things that you can find on the back of picture frames and just hammered those in, 2 of them in the back.
Don't need to worry about dirty things, 'cause beauty's waiting underneath. Raise your head 'cause the sun is high. The bees are buzz and the birds are fly, 'cause they know life is beautiful. Sing a song.
So that's all there is to it, and you don't even have to go the extra step that I did in making it into a coat hanger. You can just use a slab of wood and whatever design you want on there. Be creative with it too. I've seen lots of people do their state or their province that they live in. You can spell words, you can do your own initial, or just do something completely abstract. Have some fun with it and send me some photos, because I want to see what it looks like when you're done. All you have to do is follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Janelle Steeper, and you can also use the hashtag toDIYfor when you're tagging me in those photos so I can see them. Don't forget to subscribe. Next Wednesday I'm going to be back with a new video, and just a keynote, when you're doing this DIY, try not to hammer your hands as much as I did. My fingers were pretty sore by the end of it. Definitely worth it though. So send me some photos if you try this out for yourself. And don't forget, in the comments below, I am happy to take requests. So if you have an idea of an upcoming DIY that you want me to try, let me know. Cheers! I'll see you next week. I'm getting good at this. They're not doorknobs. What are they? The drawer knobs?